Riva, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me on my Pilates yoga live stream. This is super late live stream. It is 209. It is day 209. um, it is day 209. Hi. Oh, hope you're okay, Bloop guy. Hope your throat's okay. It is 12:04. It has just gone past midnight. Midnight? No, it has just gone past midday here in the UK. I usually do my yoga and Pilates live stream a lot earlier, but I've had lots of things happening early this morning, and I just had someone leave the house just now. So now I can get to my yoga and Pilates. So let's just get straight into it. It is day 209 of 365 days. I am going to do a very relaxing, very gentle live stream today with the yin yoga. So it's all about stretching my muscles and giving my body a rest. Because I was saying yesterday that I mean, since I've been doing this, I haven't given my body a proper rest. So I need to be like a bit more gentle with my body. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing very gentle yin yoga. Let's get going right now. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. Let's start by coming over towards the very back of your mat today. Coming over into child's pose with your feet together and knees together. Allowing yourself to settle for a moment by placing the arms behind you, interlacing your fingers, inhaling, opening your body up. And then as you exhale, go ahead and lead with your heart all the way down as you place your forehead onto the floor and your arms reach up to the sky. Inhale, come back up to seated, open through that heart center. Exhale, release all the way down, forehead to floor. Feeling a nice stretch through the shoulders as you come up one more time. Inhale. And exhale, come all the way down. Good. Holding this child's pose, feel free to do a little rock side to side just to get a little bit more into the shoulder space. Good. Feel that stretch in your forearms. Release of the lower back. Go ahead now, release the hands and bring them all the way forward to the front of your mat into child's pose. And then begin to reach forward those fingertips as you slide your upper body into puppy pose. Puppy pose is where we keep the hips above the knees and allow the chest and the heart to come down to the earth. A beautiful posture to open up through the shoulders, through the chest, through the upper back. Inhale. And exhale, just allowing yourself to surrender. Today's practice is going to be all about connecting to our breath, because the breath is what's going to help us go deeper into those layers of flexibility. Once you're ready, slowly transitioning now over to your elbows. Hands come down next to your body, and then lifting up into a full upward facing dog. Pressing into the hands, see if you can lift your thighs and knees off the mat. And then dipping your left hip down as you look over your right shoulder. And then same thing to the other side, dip the right hip down as you look over your left shoulder. Just a little stretch of the side body. Returning back into upward dog. And then lifting up the hips, releasing the toes, and taking your downward facing dog. Alright, my friends, we're going to walk this one out first. I want you to bend one knee at a time. Press the opposite heel closer to the mat so you feel that stretch through the back of your legs, through the calf muscles. Good. Warming up that area. And then placing your left foot on top and crossed over your right. And then simply lift the right heel off the mat and then press it down. So we lift and bring it down. So focusing to go a little deeper into the right hamstring, into the right calf muscle. Lift. And down, and then hold just for a breath. Feel a nice stretch. Beautiful. And then we're going to transition by bringing that left knee to your chest, and then stepping your left foot to the front of your mat. Drop your right
hands onto that left knee, open up through the body here. Good, just breathe. If you like to place your hands behind you onto your sacrum and continue to open up through that heart, go ahead and do that. Tuck your back toes underneath or keep the toes pointed. And then reach both arms up, interlacing all fingers except the index fingers. Continue to reach up to the sky with both arms. Feel that elongation of the upper body. Staying with that front knee above your ankle, so always thinking of alignment. And then release the hands. Come down with the body. And then begin to push back onto that knee, flexing the front foot, releasing into low lunge. So we're doing this movement, many of you have done this many times, but just to get a little deeper into the body, into the muscles. So we inhale, come forward into lunge. And then as you exhale, you push back into half split, releasing your forehead to shin or knee. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. And release. Good. Now we're going to find stillness. We're going to find our breath. Keep that front foot flexed so you continue to feel that stretch through the calf muscle, through the hamstring. Breathe deeply into it. With each exhalation, allow yourself to let go further and further. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. Exhale out. Thinking about keeping your hips square. So pulling that left hip back slightly, pushing that right hip forward. Maintaining that beautiful alignment with the shoulders. Good, and then once you're ready, just come on up. Place your right hand over top of that front foot so it's on the other side. And then reach your left arm up to the sky. So adding a little bit of a twist, keeping your gaze down on the mat. Or if you wish, you can look up towards that top arm. In this variation, you're going to slowly start to feel a little bit more of a sensation through the IT band, which is a really incredible stretch, especially if you do a lot of running, hiking, or lower body activity and work. Good, another deep breath in. Exhale, now we return. Bring your hands back, and then come forward, bend that front knee, arms reach back up to the sky. Hands come onto the knee. Now push your way back so you're fully straight with that bottom knee. Tuck your pelvis under, and then start to look down and bring your chin to your chest. Now this is a really interesting variation of a regular low lunge, but what I want you to think about is pull that tailbone down towards the floor. And what you should start to notice is a different sensation through your psoas, through that hip flexor. And this may look like nothing, but when you start to really focus and play with this variation, you can really get into some sore, stiff parts of the psoas. Good. Once you're ready to come out, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and let's meet together in high lunge, both arms reaching up to the sky. Transition into warrior two by grounding the back heel, and then opening into a peaceful warrior, reaching that front arm all the way to the back of your mat. Elbow to the front knee into your extended side angle. Exhale back into that peaceful warrior. So a few times getting into the side body again. Good. Extended side angle. Now reach that back arm to the front of your mat. If you'd like to go deeper, you can place your fingers all the way down to your mat. So two different variations for you to go through, but here what we're focusing is that elongation, extension of the side body. You may also feel this in your hip flexor as well. Keep looking up to the sky. Keep opening your body. Deep breath in. Great, and then as you exhale, We're going to slowly return ourselves back to center, flex your front foot, and then bend that back knee coming into our skandasana or side lunge. Now, if this is too much for you to come down with your hips, you can come up a little higher and just stay right there. Paying attention to where that restriction lies for you today and honoring it. Being patient with yourself. If you'd like to add a little bit more, you can reach that left arm up to the sky, and the hand that's closest to the knee can stay on the mat. Again, this asana is so wonderful for targeting not just the hips, but also the inner thigh area, the growing area. So if you find that you suffer from extra stiffness or tightness in that particular region of your body, just take whatever variation fits right for you, making sure the back heel, the heel that's grounded, is on the floor, and hold. Good, let's take another deep breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to come out, returning back to that middle area of your mat. Slight pigeon toe of your toes. We're going to take our wide-legged forward fold. So just release your body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, come down with the forehead. So a few times we're just starting with movement, and then that movement is going to guide us to stillness. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, or you can even reach for your ankles. And go ahead, allow your forehead and your top of your head to come down to the mat. Focusing that your feet are slightly turned inward towards one another. This is to protect your knees. Go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. Just allow yourself to let go deeper into this asana. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Just close your eyes and focus on the breath. With each exhalation, relaxing into this asana. Letting go. Surrendering to wherever you are in this moment. Awesome, my friends. Now let's reach our right arm towards the left ankle and reach your left arm up to the sky into this twist. Good, so just reaching, looking up towards the sky, towards that top arm if you can. Or if not, just keeping your gaze down, but adding a little bit of that twist into the shoulders. Just being very mindful that the hips remain as still as possible. So the twisting mainly happens from the belly button region. Good, inhale. Exhale, let's switch sides. Go ahead and take it to the other side. Find that stillness, find your breath. I personally love closing my eyes when I find stillness as it helps me go inward. And just check in with yourself. What helps you come into the present moment? Whether it is focusing on something in front of you, or maybe closing your eyes and connecting inward to the heart. Whatever it is for you, go there. Just breathe and allow yourself to stay in this present awareness of your breath and body. Come back to the middle, and then slight bend in the knees as we roll up slowly. Standing up nice and tall. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And then exhale, you're going to pivot and open the other foot. Come into warrior two on the other side. Sinking deep into that front knee. Inhale. And then exhale, take it back into peaceful warrior, extending through the side body. Reaching back. And then bring that elbow to the front knee, extended side angle. Slowly take it back again, peaceful warrior. And over elbow to knee, extended side angle. If you'd like to go deeper, place your hand all the way down onto the mat and sink deeper into this asana, looking up to the sky, feeling this opening sensation through the side body. Breathe deeply into the side body. Great, inhale. slowly bend that back knee, flex the front foot, and come down as far as you're comfortable into our Skandasana variation. So maybe your hips are halfway down, or maybe they're closer to the mat. Wherever you are is great. If you'd like to add a little reach of that arm up to the sky, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, just play with it. Notice what feels good and best for you today. Perhaps just keeping both hands on the mat is all you need right now. So I want you to breathe deeply into it and breathe gently out. Flexing that foot that's away from you. Feeling that sensation through the calf muscle, the inner thigh, the hip. And then come back to that center, coming back up to the middle. Extend your knees, maybe a slight pigeon toe, feet. Inhale, and then exhale, arms come up to the side. Interlace your fingers behind your back, extend through the elbows, and come all the way down into a wide-legged forward fold with a different variation at this time by involving the shoulders and the upper body. So just like we did in the very beginning of our practice, same thing, our fingers are interlaced and we're just allowing gravity to do the work here. Allow your arms to just gently fall as far as they're comfortable to the floor. Feel that stretch in the shoulders and the upper back. Inhale deeply into the heart center, into the body, into the hamstrings, into any areas where you feel that extra resistance today. And then exhale, I want you to let it go. Take your arms all the way down, grab the outsides of your ankles and see if you can go a little deeper again. Get that forehead closer to the mat. Get your body closer to the midline of your mat. Inhale. And exhale. Place your hands back to that center. Extend through the elbows. Bend your knees and coming up to standing. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, pivot and face the front of your mat once again. Let's reach the arms up again. Exhale, forward fold to your mat. Inhale halfway. And then as you exhale, you're going to step now your left foot to the back of your mat. So we're going to go back to that low lunge sequence, but on the other side. Hands onto that front knee. So just make sure whatever lunge you're doing is the other leg that you did before. Holding this low lunge. If you like to reach both arms up to the sky, go ahead. That's another variation. You can even interlace your fingers, index fingers pointing up. Allow the hips to drop forward and just breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands. Push back. Flex the front foot. Forehead down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Flex your foot. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, flex the front foot. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, flex and release. One more time. Low lunge. And as you exhale, go ahead and come back into that half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex your foot. And let's begin to release all the way down. Let's do a quick alignment check first. Make sure your hips are square, so pull that right hip slightly back. Think of pushing the left hip slightly forward. Your front foot is flexed. And you're breathing, and with each exhalation, allowing your body to meld over your leg, over into this asana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Let's slowly come out, come up to center. Your left hand now comes to the outside of your right foot. Other hand onto your hip, or it can reach up to the sky into your twist. And you can choose whatever you want to do with your head. You can look down, you can look forward, or even look up to the sky towards that top arm. Noticing what different sensations begin to arise in this asana. Do you feel this more in your IT band? Or maybe are you feeling it more in your calf again? Wherever the sensations come through, just be aware of it. Be patient and breathe through any discomfort. Once you're ready to come out, just come back into that half split. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend that front knee. Reach both arms up to the sky. Hands come onto the knee, and then we shift our weight back and just slide that front foot slightly forward. Tuck that tailbone underneath, pelvis tucked under. And then go ahead and slightly round that upper back, forehead down, chin to your chest. And now begin to explore and notice the sensations through your left hip flexor. So play with it a little bit, adjust, move forward, move back. Tuck that tailbone under and you feel that different feeling through that lower body. Inhale. And exhale, slowly come back. Reach both arms back up to the sky, allow your hips to dip down, and then tuck your toes under, lift your back knee, and go ahead and come back into downward facing dog, but this time your right knee is bent, and your right foot is just crossed over the left, and we're doing that lift of the left heel, and come down. Lift the left heel, come down, nice. Lift, and down. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. Come down with both feet, downward facing dog. Let's slowly roll vertebra by vertebra coming into plank. Take your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale, push and release into downward facing dog. Take an inhale, and then exhale, reaching your right leg up to the sky, bend your right knee. And then we're going to stack your hips, so right hip over left hip. And then give me some hip circles first. So big circle with that knee around and back, around and back, around and back down. And then take the right knee to your right thumb, coming over into your pigeon pose on the mat. Release the back toes. Open up through the body. Inhale. Then exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, lift your upper body. Exhale, come down for 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Holding this pigeon at this time. If you want to add a little extra into the upper body, you can thread your arm, your left arm through. And then see if you can drop that shoulder all the way down and then reach your right arm forward. So by squaring off the shoulders, you are going to feel a really deep sensation through that outer left arm. We're also paying attention to everything that comes through in the hip region. So noticing all the sensations in the glute, in the piriformis. Breathe through all of it. Whatever comes up, just stay with your breath and allow the exhale to guide you deeper into a state of surrender, a state of relaxation, which will signal your body, your physical body, to relax, to let go. And through this breath, through this exhale, you gift your body with an opportunity to release tension that it no longer needs to hold on to. So breathe, stay with that breath. Stay with this moment. Inhale and exhale. come out, you may slowly release the thread of your arm and then place your arms next to your body. Tuck your back toes and then simply lift your hips and see if you can extend that knee. Bring the knee down and extend for 2. So now we're going back into that IT band, noticing how far you can extend that knee. Good. Hold it here. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Just notice the sensations. If this feels too intense, of course you can come out, or just bend the knee back into pigeon. And then once you're ready, just come back into downward dog and flow it through into your chaturanga. Up dog and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take it to the other side. So left leg now comes up and that left knee open through the hips. And begin to take circles with that top leg. So circle the knee into the body and around. Bring it down and around. Bring it down and around. And then from here, go ahead and bring that knee to chest. Place your knee to your left thumb as you drop your shin down. Slide back. Make a tent with your fingers. Just drop your forehead down and lift up for 1. Drop it down and lift up for 2. Drop it down and 3. Bring it down and release 4. You can stay down here, or if you like to thread that arm, take your other arm now, bring it through, drop the shoulder, and then reach your left arm to the front. Forcing yourself to square your shoulders up as you go deeper into that left glute now. And same thing with the other side. Just close your eyes, go within, and pay attention to every sensation that begins to rise within the body, within the mind. Inhaling deeply and exhaling softly. Visualizing any sense of heaviness moving out of your body, evaporating, leaving your body with each exhale. And with this release, beginning to feel yourself become lighter, more relaxed, surrendered to the earth and to this posture. Deep breath in and exhale, just let go into it. Now once you're ready to come out, just come back to center with your body, tuck your toes, and let's lift the hips and see if you can extend that front knee. Bring the knee down and extend for 2. Bring it down, extend for 3. Down, extend for 4, and let's just hold this posture. Noticing all the sensations coming through that other side now. Notice where the tension, that tightness lies in your IT band. And then when you're ready to come out, just step back into downward dog. Going through your own time of your flow, upward dog, and downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Slowly lift your heels and let you come over to your knees at this time, right along the middle of your mat. Use your hands to move the calf muscles away. Place and ground the sit bones onto the mat, and then come down onto your elbows into a hero's pose. Maybe you want to stay on your elbows, or if you like to go deeper, come all the way down and reach your arms over your head, grabbing the opposite elbows. Feeling this opening release through the whole frontal area of your body, through your quadriceps. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. Just let it go. Let go of your body, and again, just like we did in the previous asanas, just pay attention to everything that begins to arise. Where's the tension? Where's the pain? Where's the restriction? Can you pinpoint the area within the body? And if you can you bring more air, more oxygen through your breath into it? So breathe and notice that air coming in. And then as you exhale, let all of it go and relax your body into this asana. Inhale and exhale. Let some release. Come back over to your elbows. Come on up. Good. Come on up to your knees and hands at this time. And step back into downward facing dog. Good. Come through into plank. Chaturanga once again. Upward facing dog. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Lift the heels. Come on down. And then meet me over along the length of your mat. Opening your knees out. We're going to take one final deep releasing hip posture called your frog. So you want to make sure the knees are bent at 45. Come down onto your elbows. Flex your feet and stay here. And just pay attention to the positioning of your hips. You don't want to be too far back. And of course, you don't want to be too far forward. You want to be right on top, aligned with your thighs, with your knees. And then once your feet are flexed and they're bent at 45 degrees, I'm going to close your eyes. This is a very intense posture. It's really deep, allowing us to go into that hip region. Breathing lots of air, lots of love into that particular place in our body. Noticing what comes through. And then trying your best to breathe through the discomfort. Are you able to relax into this posture? Are you able to breathe a little longer before giving up? Focus on your breath. Focus on the sensation of the air coming in and out of your nostrils. And then notice how slowly your body lets go. Little by little it begins to release. And with time, and with dedication, and with patience, you will notice how your body lets go and allows you to find that deeper flexibility within the hips. So breathe in for me one more time. And exhale, let it go. Great. Now slowly from here, come on up. Bring your knees closer together, one by one. And then make your way over to your seated position. Relaxing your forehead all the way down. Coming into child's pose just to close up our practice today. Focusing back on those sensations of the breath in and the breath out. Noticing how your body is feeling right now. After a beautiful practice like this, where are you feeling the release? And where is it that you wish to go further next time? Just contemplate, ask yourself this simple question with love, patience, and gratitude for the work that you've done. Once you're ready to close, come on up to seated. And let's reach both of our arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands over to your heart center in gratitude, love, and honor for your body, for yourself, and for your wonderful work today. Thank you so much for joining me here today in beautiful Barbados. I send you all my love and light, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Yay! Another awesome workout. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on my yoga Pilates live stream. Today was day 209, I think it was. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Bro, Jana copied your moves. I hope you feel as good as I do. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Nugget. Wait, Nugget? Nugget Luxie. Hello. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me again. So sorry that it was such a late yoga Pilates live stream. I had people over and some things to do, so yeah. Tomorrow I will be back again and for day 210. I hope you have an amazing day or night. Thank you so much as always. Bye.